What it do, YouTube? You already know it's your boy L, and we are back with another Saying Bullies Kennel video. And in today's video, man, your boy got some sad news. I mean, the puppy update shouldn't be sad, but it is sad, man. Oh, man. I don't even know what the hell happened. I mean, as you can tell by the title of the video, man, a lot has went on in the last, 2 weeks? I mean, the first week was just crazy. And then after week one, it just went literally downhill. But hey, this is probably going to be one of the hardest videos I have to do as far as the dog channel, bro. Like, it's going to be hard. But no, your boy done made it through, man. And unfortunately, man, we don't have any more puppies, man. I lost all the puppies. The puppies are no longer here anymore, man. And it's crazy how it happened, man. Because, I mean, the first 7 days was crazy. It was amazing, man. They were strong, all mobile, moving around, doing their thing. And it's just like at day 7, your boy's getting ready to get the pups ready to drop the first week update, pup update. And yeah, the first pup stopped eating that night around like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then it was just downhill from there. Like, I mean, it was crazy. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you're wondering what happened with the puppies. Well, everything was all right until like day 7 or that night going into day 8 when I was about to drop the 1 week update. And come to find out, the puppies ended up being sick, man. They got sick. And what caused the sickness was this thing called coccidia, man. I'm pretty sure every breeder out here know what coccidia is. I was pretty paranoid about having like parvo or something like that, but that's why I overlooked coccidia. Really, I didn't even know what the hell coccidia was, but that's what the puppies end up getting. So before I even go into how the pups start declining, I'm about to just run you through the whole process again of this whole pregnancy, this whole labor situation. So my female guinea, she, the breedings, everything went down, everything was good. She ended up having 7 puppies total. One puppy died before it could even get, be born because of the C-section situation. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, I had dropped a video of the puppies being here. Well, Guinea went into labor at like, I would say like 10:45. Like, she was already 98 degrees for like a full day. And when she started having like contractions or pushing, I thought that the pushing was actual contractions, where it was, the pushing was her. She was pushing probably already all day that day. And I didn't know she was starting to stress out because she was trying to push hard and the puppy couldn't get out of there. So fast forward to the next day, I actually started seeing like a puppy head, like not coming through, but I could see it right there. And it's like, it just couldn't get past. So I tried to go up in there, get the puppy. That didn't work. So we ended up rushing Guinea to the emergency vet. But it wasn't emergency hours. We rushed her there. They ended up getting a C-section done for her, but we ended up losing that one pup, which was the Lilac Tri. He was the biggest boy in the litter, the one who stopped the show. Anyways, man, fast forward to after the C-section. So we leaving the vet. We leaving the vet. Guinea is like passing out. I ain't never had dealt with a C-section before. Now, back in the day, I had dogs who had puppies, but they all had them naturally. So, I was really hoping that we could go the natural route, but the vet said her pelvis was already pretty much closed. So long story short, that's why we had to get the C-section. All right, so fast forward, we finally get Guinea home. Guinea is pretty much like, she knocked out, man. So all I could do was just lay her on her bed and try to get the puppies to latch on to her. Now, my first initial slip up was that I didn't clean off Guinea nipples to, I guess, the best of my ability. Because when I took her from the vet, when she was walking towards the car, she kind of like just laid down on the ground. And when she laid down on the ground, I guess it was just from heavy meds. Like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't used to them. I wasn't used to the C-section. And anyways, back to where we got home. We got home and I wiped her down a little bit, but I didn't no alcohol wipes. I just took a damp warm rag and kind of tried to clean her off a little bit, man. But I mean, she had that fresh C-section incision on her stomach, so I didn't think nothing of it, man. I was just like, the puppy's gonna get on the nipples, everything gonna be fine. All I know is they need colostrum. So we ended up getting the puppies to suck a little bit on her nipples, not knowing that Guinea wasn't producing milk like she should. You know what I'm saying? Based off every dog that I done seen that had a litter within this year, all their like titties are like big as hell. Guineas was big, but if you look at Guinea through all the updates, like the 40 day to 50 day, you can really tell that Guinea didn't have no milk in her titties, but I thought she did. But that wasn't the case. So fast forward back, the puppies trying to get the milk, and they ended up being fed. So they ended up getting a little bit of milk, which I guess they got some colostrum out of that because they lasted for 7-8 days. So fast forward to the next feeding. Once they fed, I noticed that the puppies were jumping up fast. I was prepared for the puppies to be down every 2 hours. So the puppies would jump up like every 30 minutes. And I was like, damn, they hungry already? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking that my puppies were big. They were hungry. They was just being, hungry, food aggressive. Like they just wanted to eat. So I would try to feed them again. And I say, probably about the third feeding, I just noticed that the puppies would get on one nipple and they would just come right back off. Then they would move on to the next nipple, jump right back off. So I'm just like, well, damn, maybe Guinea ain't got no more milk. Maybe they drunk it all or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Not still knowing that my female wasn't producing milk after she even got a milk shot. So fast forward to about day 2. So day 2 is here, or matter of fact, rewind back to when I started noticing the puppies coming off. So I started trying to bottle feed them. When I started bottle feeding them, they was eating the milk just fine, man. But I messed up again by not giving them enough formula in the water when I was making the bottles. But they was eating, man. I did the same like regimen for 7 days, and everybody was good. So fast forward to day 2, trying to wait for Guinea to build up some milk. So I'm feeding her, I'm giving her ground turkey, all type of stuff pretty much, just to make sure that she can get all the protein that she needs to start helping her build milk. So I was adding milk replacer, putting all kind of stuff in there, man. You know how you do when you're trying to get your female to produce milk. So I was doing the whole 9. Fast forward to day 2, man. Guinea's still not producing milk like she should. So I'm bottle feeding the whole time. Bottle feeding. So when you bottle feed puppies, a lot of times if the hole is, especially if they're hungry and the hole is a little bit too big, they're going to drink too fast. And around day 2, I didn't know that the puppies were going to get aspiration pneumonia because they were, drinking too fast. So another thing that ended up happening was the puppies start drinking the bottle too fast, and the milk started coming through their nose. But I was already kind of prepared for it. I had a baby aspirator, so I'm trying to suck out the milk, through their nose or whatever. But my female is still not producing milk like she should. So this is the only way I can, and I didn't know how to tube feed at the time. And, at that time, I wasn't trying to risk tube feeding anyways, because it's pretty dangerous. I mean, it's easy, but it's dangerous. In hindsight, like after I learned how to tube feed, it's easy. But before you know how to tube feed, it's very, very hard, and it's intimidating. Anyways, though, so fast forward day 3, day 4. So I'm thinking everything is fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got maybe 2 pups out the whole litter that, I could kind of like hear the congestion in their chest. So I'm just like, all right, I need to be prepared. I done been looking up hundreds of videos on puppies aspirating and stuff like that, and aspiration pneumonia. So I'm like, all right, if push come to shove, the puppy is going to have to go down and, get some antibiotics, because I did see some milk coming out of their noses. So fast forward, man, all the way to I would say day 7 going into day 8. And I was going to drop the 1 week puppy update on day 8. So around like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, I go to feed them. One of the puppies don't eat, and the puppy that didn't eat was purple collar. For some reason, she just didn't eat this night, and I was concerned. And I tried to wait like 15-20 minutes later after I fed the rest of the puppies, She just did not eat. I don't know what was wrong with her. So I said, well, maybe she's just full from all the other times, she was eating. I mean, it was like literally popping up every 30 minutes. By the time I started feeding them the bottles, it would go to like an hour maybe. So, yeah, the first puppy, the show signs of like just they was in trouble was the purple collar. So she showed me a sign that she didn't want to eat. So, I said by I would say 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock that morning, the next puppy didn't want to eat, and it was red collar, one of the biggest boys out of the litter. So that was really concerning. He didn't want to eat nothing, man, and it just started like having a roller coaster effect after that. And it was just like pup after pup didn't want to eat, and I just didn't understand it. So I waited to the next day. I was just maybe they just full. So I waited all the way to the next day and tried to feed them again. Pups just didn't want to eat. They just, I don't know, for some reason they were strong. They were still walking around. So it was like, okay, they're not weak. I wonder why they not eating. Maybe they just don't want to eat right now. Maybe they just been eating so much they're just not hungry. You know what I'm saying? So I just got concerned. So I started looking up a whole bunch of tube feeding videos. I got built up my confidence. I felt like I could do it. I would DIY a tube feeding kit, and I got to business, and I started tube feeding them, and everything was working out, man. The whole tube feeding thing, the process, like I said in the beginning, was scary, but once I got it done, I got it done. And now I was feeding the pups again. So now they're going back to sleep, everything looking fine. All right, fast forward to the next day. The next day, purple collar starts gasping for air out of the blue, like just gasping for air. Now I got thermometers everywhere in the room. I got a thermometer in the pool with them, and I got the humidity and the thermometer like working. So I didn't know what was going on. I just thought that she was just out of breath. So my instincts was to give her CPR, give her mouth to mouth. So that's what we did, man. We started giving her mouth to mouth, and we brung her back. She like literally came back. I'll say about 2 hours later, she did it again. We brung her back again. That was the first incident that happened when we almost lost one of the dogs. So fast forward to the next day, man. Red collar, the biggest boy out of the litter, man, he took a nosedive, and when I say a nosedive, man, he went from like the biggest boy in the litter to damn near almost one of the smallest boys in the litter, like within a matter of hours, like an 8 to 12 hour span. And it was just crazy, man. So long story short, man, we ended up losing red collar first. Red collar was the first one to go down. It was just unexpected. Didn't know what happened. And it just took a turn for worse. Like literally right after they ate, I don't know, maybe I was overfeeding them, with the tube, like not tube feeding them the amount, just maybe I guess because they were sick and they didn't want to eat, and I was just trying to give them food every 2 hours anyways, and I don't know what happened, but he just took a nosedive, man, and the strongest puppy of them all died first. All right, fast forward to the next pup, man. Next pup we lost was the purple collar. Man, she was a fighter. I ain't even gonna cap. She was definitely a fighter. One of the strongest girls out of them all to be fighting that much, man. Meanwhile, though, I still had two pups that was like acting pretty normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was normal as hell, which was yellow collar and orange collar. And they was just acting normal. So fast forward to the next pup, man, was pink collar. Pink collar, she started to show signs of really, really not wanting to eat earlier, but we ended up like syringe feeding her. She started to look like she was turning back around. I ended up bringing them to the vet. I forgot to mention that. I ended up bringing them to the vet, and the vet ended up giving them some medicine for the coccidia and for the aspiration pneumonia. But I already had lost two pups at that point. But I made it known to the vet, like, hey, vet, this is what happened. I feel like they're gonna catch this aspiration pneumonia, so I just want to go ahead and make sure I cover that too. So now we down to 4 pups, and it's a little bit easier to manage because they was just crashing in rotation, man. The shit was hell. It was like 24 hours, man. So long story short, man, next pup to go down was pink collar. Pink collar went down next. So it was pretty hard losing her, man. That was mini Guinea. She was like a mini version of Guinea. It was the blue tri female. But anyways, though, and I felt like she left because she just couldn't hold no food down, man. I was tube feeding her. I was tube feeding her hella slow, trying to make sure food would stay down, and it just would not stay down. And she didn't make it, obviously, and unfortunately. So the next pup on the list that we lost was Orange Collar. Orange Collar, he was a battler too. He was like the last of the two pups that really looked like they were sick. Like for 2 to 3 days, you couldn't even really tell that Yellow Collar and Orange Collar was even sick. I mean, because he was still trying to jump on Guinea, trying to jump on the nipple. He was bottle feeding like super hard. Like, I mean, he wasn't showing no type of signs. So for him to go, it was just weird. And I think he died because of bloat. Like, I don't know how it happened. Just one day his stomach got big. I couldn't get it to go down. And yeah, I mean, I did everything that you could possibly think of. Like I even gave him some baby Gas-X, man. Like, and it just didn't work. I felt like by this time they was too weak to really try to recover from. They was recovering, but they were too weak to try to really bounce back from the coccidia and the aspiration pneumonia. All right, so fast forward, man, we down to 2 last pups, man, and it's just like it's all hell now, because the last 2 pups, man, I ended up bringing them back to the vet. So now I'm just down to baby blue collar and yellow collar. So I'm bringing them to the vet, man, and the vet talked to me. She ended up giving me some lactated ringers. So I'm up in here giving them lactate ringer shots like every 2 hours, man. Like I might as well been a vet. That's what I'm trying to tell. That's what I'm trying to say. I might as well been a vet, bruh. So I'm up in here giving the puppies lactated ringer shots, man. I'm checking blood glucose levels. Like, I got a blood glucose level machine. Like, I wish I could really break it down. I just want to get this initial video out of the puppies and the update, because I think I got like 1 or 2 people still asking me, you know what I'm saying, what's up with the puppies and stuff like that. We ended up actually, well, matter of fact, we're gonna do that in another video, but I'm gonna just get through the rest of this puppy update. All right, so we down to baby blue and we down to yellow. All right, so after we come from the vet, man, everything looking good, man. They done gave him a lactated ringer shot, and everything looking good. So for like the next 4 hours, I'm thinking, I mean, the pups looking like they're turning around. Like, okay, we're gonna have 2 pups to bounce back, man, from all of this craziness. You know what I'm saying? And I would say like 6 hours after we left the vet, man, I'm giving them the lactated ringers, everything looking fine. Baby blue collar starts crashing. So I'm just like, what's going on? What's going on? So we trying to, like, resuscitate him, bring him back. All right, so we doing all of this off of me just hoping that, hopefully this is just gonna work. So we bring him back for like 40 minutes to an hour, man, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's really nothing that you can do at this point when they're that weak and they trying to fight to stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like baby blue collar started fading, and it was just like nothing we could do to stop it. And then we ended up losing baby blue collar. Now here's the whole twist to the story right here. Cause yellow collar, she was a fight. I mean, you might as well call her Leonidas, man. You might as well call the girl Leonidas. Cause she damn near made it to 3 weeks. So pretty much, man, what took me so long to really get this video out and do this whole puppy update thing was because I was really trying to make sure that she could make it. Like, she had a fighting chance, man. So it was like 24/7 with this puppy, man. I'm like literally not leaving this puppy's side. No matter what she do, like, she on my chest, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm keeping her warm or whatever. I'm soothing her. Really trying to help her make it through this. And for a second there, man, she looked like she was bouncing through, like she was gonna make it. And like, she even made it to the point to where she opened her eyes. So now, I'm really like, I'm getting excited, because I'm like, man, this one might make it. Crazy thing about it is, it was the one that I was gonna keep. So I'm like, man, she gonna make it. So I would say the day, I'm gonna just fast forward, because it was a lot. We was going through a lot, man. Shout out to Mel, over there at Palace Finest Bullies, man. Shout out to Rose Kennels, man. Really walking me through. Shout out to Most Wanted Kennels too, man. Like them boys had my back, man. I ain't even gonna lie. This whole time, man, it's been crazy. It's been really, really crazy. But I'm gonna fast forward to the pretty much the end. So the day before she was about to turn 3 weeks, so I would say like Tuesday. So yeah, man, her stomach then blew up, man. So I'm like, Mel, damn, what the hell did happen? And he just like, oh man, don't look good. So yeah, I was like, all right then. So I got off the phone with him. So I ended up taking her to the emergency vet, and I think it was like 12 o'clock, maybe 1.
Yeah, it was
about 1 o'clock in the morning. So it was like nothing I could do, man. And it just ended up being like $500, bro. I'm not even gonna cap. But I mean, like I said, man, it was more on the puppy's health than the money. I was really trying to make sure that at least one of them made it, man. Like gave one of them a fighting chance. Like we was literally doing everything that we possibly could to make sure these puppies stayed alive, man. So that's why I've been MIA, under the radar, for like the last 3 weeks, man. Just fighting every single day. So unfortunately, man, I lost Yellow Collar the next day. Like we went to the vet, they got the air out of her stomach, man, and like the vet said, she couldn't explain why. You know what I'm saying? And she just advised me to go back down to tube feeding, and that's what I did. So I would say her last 2 tube feedings I did, man, I'm thinking everything is fine. Like, you know, okay then, well, I didn't want to tube feed because she was strong enough to drink off the bottle, but I'm just like, you know, if she gonna drink off the bottle and get bloat, I might as well just tube feed. So I did that 2 last times, but her stomach would blow up again. So I mean, I did a little bit more research, and it was just like her, you know, her battling through the coccidia, the aspiration pneumonia, and just, you know, all the meds she was taking, and it was already hard on her. So I mean, unfortunately, she didn't make it. It was literally a day right before her hitting 3 weeks. And that would have been Tuesday. So today I want to say it's Friday or Saturday. I think it's Friday. But anyways, man, so it took me a little bit to do this video, man. You know, your boy was depressed. He was down, man. I was out of here. I was like, bitch, I quit.
Oh my God!
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to quit on these dogs, man. These dogs is my life. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's unfortunate that it happened. Like, I mean, it's unfortunate that it happened, and it's just, that's the way the cookie crumble, I guess. That's just the way the cards fall, man. So needless to say, man, we had 2 people ended up really believing in the program, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I really, really appreciate y'all to help me turn this around, man, and reinvest it back into the program, man. So I got some surprises, man. I got some surprises coming to the channel, man, and I'm gonna definitely show in maybe the next video or the video after next. I don't know, man, but I'm definitely gonna keep doing the 30-day challenge because we recorded all of that stuff, man. The puppies, I felt at that time was strong enough, so I would run out the house, make sure we fed the puppies and everything was good while I was asleep, and try to get that 30-day challenge thing done, and we ended up getting it done. So I'm just sitting on the videos now, so I'm pretty much gonna finish that series, and then we got more series coming to the channel. Again, I appreciate everybody who've been rocking with your boy, man. I appreciate everybody who inquired on pups and everybody who was watching. I'm sorry for the lack of updates. Your boy was in here trying to save lives. Like, I said it was in a 50-day update or 40-day update. I was joking about it being like Grey's Anatomy. No, bruh, it was really like Grey's Anatomy in this thing. Like, I'm gonna show y'all pretty much. I'm gonna try to make a video with all of like the new stuff I got, like as far as like, you know, bringing pups back to life. Like we about to have an incubator up in here real soon. But anyways, man, I just wanted to get on here and do a little update. I mean, this video is gonna be long. It was just a crazy story. Maybe I could break it down in smaller sections and really talk about that through my whole learning experience with these pups. So, hey, y'all won't make these same exact mistakes that I made. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the area that they were in, you know, wasn't dirty. It wasn't dirty at all, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my dogs, they trained to go outside and use the bathroom. I mean, y'all see the yard, y'all see, you know what I'm saying, that my dogs live inside. So it was just like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to have a dirty area to catch coccidia. Like, you literally don't. I am I am one of those people who literally just caught coccidia and they wasn't in no dirty area. I think our problem was my female, when I would let her outside to go use the bathroom, like that was a factor, that she would come right back inside. I didn't wipe off her paws. I didn't think nothing of it, especially after the day 48. I mean, not day 48, but hour 48. Like, the puppies made it. By the time my puppies was 5 days old, 6 days old, I'm just like, we ain't got no parvo in the yard. So, you know what I'm saying? But coccidia got us for some strange reason. Like, I don't know. And then the aspiration pneumonia. So, I mean, it's a very unfortunate thing, man. I hate that it happened this way. But like I said, man, I found two great people found me, man. Like I said, I appreciate you. Huge shout out to y'all who believed in the program so much that they were still willing to rock with me in this worst time of all and still be waiting for pups, man. I appreciate y'all. I really do, man. So this video, man, it's already long enough. So if y'all got any questions, man, I'm definitely gonna break down this whole damn experience and try to show others and teach others what I've learned in this whole process, man, of this first breeding, this first litter dropping on the ground, man. They was gonna be some amazing pups, man. Y'all lucky. I'm not even capping. But anyways, though, the video been long enough, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers that we done got over my absence, man, over the whole kennel absence, man. Hey, shout out to y'all the true goats out there. I appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. I hope y'all out there have being safe and having a good one, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. We back. We gonna be back. We ain't never left. Anyways, man, it's your boy L. It's saying bullies, and we out of this thing. Peace.